So good evening, everybody. We are Roger and Daniela Wilderall, your hosts for this marriage course program. And we are here not to teach you everything and to guide you through the course here, but we are here to be your coaches and to help you through this program so that if there are any issues that come up, or you come to a point in the program where you're really struggling with something and you need some help, you can always reach out to us and we can help guide you through whatever struggles or problems you may be coming up against. We're not counselors, but we can definitely refer you to somebody if you do need that kind of help in the program. So we just wanted to introduce ourselves a little bit first. And why don't you start that off? Throw you in the deep end.
Does that all the time. Still love him anyway. So we were matched and blessed by Reverend Moon in 1989, January 9th, and got blessed and married 3 days later, which sounds almost fantastic, but actually it was a struggle for at least 5 years after that. It took me a long time to be able to understand the differences that brought us together. My husband is from Australia. I was born and raised in Italy. We come from very, very different cultural backgrounds. And to be able to navigate those differences was a long journey, but a journey that was really worth navigating. And I feel really blessed every day to be with my husband. This is the 15th time that we run the marriage course. And actually the marriage course, people who organize this kind of call us the super champions, the champions of the marriage course. We have introduced the course to Italy and to friends and families because it is our most ardent desire to help couples find the love that we have discovered. And this is some serious work. It cannot just happen. You have to make it happen.
Yes. So in 35 years of working on our relationship together, we've been through a lot of ups and a lot of downs and some very difficult times. And I think that any couple that goes through 35 years or more together has to have gone through some difficult times. But it's those difficulties that actually make us stronger as a couple, unless you give up, unless you get to the point where you say, I can't take this anymore, and you walk away. And unfortunately, there are many couples who get to that point. We've been at that point a few times. So we know what that's like. And by God's grace and through working on our issues together, we were able to get past those points and continue to grow and develop our love. But I'm telling you this because I don't want you to feel like we're some kind of exemplary couple and you should kind of hold us up on a pedestal. Certainly, I think we have reached a point in our relationship now where we do harmonize very well together despite our differences. But, you know, the 9th commandment says, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. It also means thy husband, thy neighbor's husband as well. And that's not just about lust. That's a commandment about not envying somebody else or looking over the fence and saying the grass is greener and, oh, they have a wonderful relationship. You know, why can't you be like her, or why can't you be like him? Okay. A relationship is built between two people as a couple. And so you shouldn't be looking at anybody else to provide an example or a comparison. You really need to focus on your own relationship as a husband and wife. And that's what this course is designed to do. It's there to enable you to really focus on your own relationship. So we're not going to be intervening with a lot of guidance and tips and tricks and things. Everybody should have their manual, your study journal. You can hold it up and show it to me if you've got it. If you don't, that's okay. We sent out a PDF of it earlier if you didn't buy yours, so you can do the first session. So the exercises in this study journal are really where you're going to work on that relationship together as we go through the program. So we're going to play a video which has some guidance in it. This is a series that was developed by Nikki and Scylla Lee from the Trinity Brompton Church. And this program has been run for hundreds of thousands of couples around the world with a great deal of success. Anything else we want to add?
I really would like to advise you to create this, make this a special time together. This is a time for the two of you to create, you know, a beautiful environment, whether your home or wherever your room you choose, maybe a candle. We always get a special dessert, you know, that during the 40-minute, 40-minute break in which you have exercises to do, you can have a nice dessert or something nice to share. Make it special. This is your special time together. Something to build memories with, and to, you know, if you haven't done it tonight, think about it for next time, or for the next time you do session 2, because it, you know, the investment that you put in this is what is going to bring the result. Don't think that things will happen just magically. They will happen because you have put 100% of your effort. It's not 50-50. It's actually 100 and 100%. That's what's going to make this course successful.
And stick it out to the end.
Yes.
Yeah, some of the best sessions are at the end. So sometimes you may feel like as you're going through this, oh, not again, not again, another Monday night. But if you persevere, it will be a transformative experience. And there are homework, or we prefer to call them further exploratory sessions, where you have time to go deeper into this content. And as we've done those together, they've often been the best part of the whole program for us.
Yeah.
So let's move on to session 1. So this is about strengthening connections. What's this about? Oh, sorry, I thought you were going to jump in. So it's about the fundamentals of building a good marriage. So as we said, they don't just happen by accident. You don't just drift along and then you have a good marriage. Mm-hmm. I think that's where we were at in our relationship for a long time. We had, if I drew a line of our marriage, it was like this: high, low, up, oh, breakthrough, and then down. So that's kind of how we went. You can draw your own graph. But we were kind of drifting along nicely for about 15 years, and then bang, we hit that roadblock. And I realized at that point, we hadn't really been doing the work to go deep in our relationship. So we were raising our kids, we were engaged, we were had a fairly good relationship, but then when the difficulties hit, we didn't have the tools to be able to resolve them. So we want to give you those tools to get by.
Okay.
So let's get the video playing.
Let's roll the drop.
Roll the video, and we'll be back on at the end to talk to you a little bit more. So yes, the outtakes at the end are the best part of it all, you know. Almost. Okay.
I told Roger in the next 35 years we're going to focus on his fault and my needs, and so he said it will be a very short conversation. We still have a lot of fun even after 15 years. We've managed to laugh a lot.
Yeah. We had a very good conversation. I hope you guys did too. So a few things I wanted to pull out from here. First one, prioritize your marriage. it's very easy for other things to get in the way of this. So, even doing this course, once a week, the other things that come up. Oh, we've got that meeting, or, can we just take the night off or something? It's really important to try and do that. And, make time for each other. So as well as doing like a date night once a week, I mean, we have an hour every day that we actually go out and spend time together, pretty much.
Walkie-talkie.
Yeah, we go for a walk, we get our exercise, and we talk and we share and we plan out the day together. It's a wonderful experience. But then also spending time maybe once a quarter or every 6 months and go away for a weekend, a long weekend, or doesn't need to be expensive. You can go and visit somebody, some friends or whatever, but make it time that you spend together, not just with your friends, right? And we found that to be very valuable to kind of reset our marriage and to refocus it again, different points. And the other thing that we were talking about here is that point that it's not conflict that destroys marriage, but it is aloneness. So feeling alone in a marriage is devastating. And sometimes the guy is not even aware that his wife is feeling alone because he's often clueless. Or it could be the other way around sometimes.
Yes.
But, for me, I took a long time to learn the language of emotion. I was raised in a family which did not talk about emotions very much. We talked about the weather. We talked about, what needed to get done each day. And we did not delve into the realm of emotions. So when we got married, and I was thrown together with this wild, passionate Italian woman who expressed herself very vocally sometimes.
Very clearly.
I was scared, scared out of my brain, and I kind of froze up. It was like a deer in the headlights. So I had to learn that, when she talked to me like that, it wasn't that the whole world was falling apart. It was just that was the way she was. And I had to learn to express myself. And as we did that, then we stopped being two strangers and we really filled each other up. So take time to talk. Anything else you want to share?
No, I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you do the assignments. I struggled at the beginning. I didn't really want to do it. And I remember the first one where I thought to myself, okay, I'll give him about 30 minutes. And 2 hours later, we were still there sharing. It was so powerful and so insightful. So please do take the time to do the assignments. They really help, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us tonight.
If you have any questions or anything, please let us know. If not, we'll see you next Monday.
Okay, I'll send out an email probably by tomorrow night with the recording from today if you want to watch it again, or if you weren't able to catch up on anything, or if you miss any week, then we'll do that every week for you as well. Okay. Good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Ciao.